right, hello, welcome to the session. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm well. How are you?
I am also doing good, but now I have a cold, and it's
Oh,
not getting better. So I'm basically surviving on painkillers right now. Uh, but regardless, what about you? Is your health okay now?
yeah,
Perfectly
yeah,
fine.
yeah. Yeah. My health is completely okay. Actually, that day I was suffering from fever and cold.
Yeah.
So actually, one of my friend, she's a pharmacist. Okay.
Okay.
So whenever I get cold, fever, or something like that, so all the
Yeah.
time I call her and I
Mm.
ask her what should I take. So all the time she suggested me some medicine. So after taking those medicine, I get well.
Makes sense. See, that's good if you have a pharmacist friend. That's lovely because I'm like, yeah, that's very helpful. Because see, for small things like cold and fever, I don't want to go to a doctor. So that's why. Because
Yeah.
I don't like visiting hospitals anyway.
Mhm.
And going to a doctor also, I hate it. So that's it. So for small things, I think it's better to just like ask the pharmacist what to take. They can recommend sometimes better than a doctor. I don't know why,
Yes,
but for
right, right,
cold and fever, they can be like good. But yeah, anything severe, yes, please go to the doctor in that
right,
case.
right, right. Yeah,
But yeah, cold and fever, it's normal.
yeah, like I took only one dosage of that medicine. So
Hmm.
after taking one dose, I was completely okay. I was
Um,
completely okay. But anyway, like I took another dose.
yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, yeah, otherwise one dose was enough.
Yeah, you have to take at least 3 doses anyway. Like any
Hmm.
medicine you're trying, you have to take it for 1.5 or 2 days at least.
Right.
If you're taking morning and evening. So yeah, that's fair. But with me, the case is I've taken medicines, but it's still not working somehow. My throat is still aching. So now I've given up because now there's no fever. There's only just like a very bad throat. So I
Throat.
think throat takes time on its own to get like healed, sort of. But yeah, fever is thankfully gone. Fever is more painful actually because you can't get up. Throat you can still manage a little bit.
Right, right. Yeah, fever and cold also. I think cold,
Yeah, cold also, yes.
cold
I have a
and
very runny nose. That's the
yeah,
biggest problem.
yeah. Running nose is the biggest problem. Yeah, right, right. Yeah,
Yeah. Because every 2 minutes you're just
yeah.
like that. And it's not nice to do it in public all the time. So that's why.
Right, 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 right. Completely right. Yeah.
Yeah, especially because of Corona, because since Corona has happened, like sneezing has become a crime. I swear, like if you're sneezing or you're doing anything with your nose or mouth, it's a crime. You can't do it outside. People look at you like something is wrong with her. I was just having like a normal cold. Even I am that aware. If I have COVID, I will stay home. If I'm
Mm-hmm.
outside, of course, it's not COVID. I had
Right,
tested myself.
right, right,
But
right.
I saw like I just had like a normal sneeze and I saw this like lady just take her child away from that place. I was like, okay, very disrespectful. Thanks, ma'am. I will think overthink about this at night. Great. But people literally look at you like you've committed a crime.
Right, right. Yeah, and the main thing is happen like if you are going by bus, so people will not judge you like not too much. But if you are going by metro and if you sneeze
Oh,
there,
agree.
so then everyone looks you like you did.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I've seen people get away from me because of that. I'm like, chill. I don't have COVID. Sometimes I feel like if you have cold and it's not COVID, you should go out with like a placard in front of you that says, I don't have COVID. It is normal cold and
It's
cough.
right, right.
Because people are very judgmental, especially in the metro. Everybody looks at you like they're going to eat you or something. So it's
Yeah,
kind of weird.
right. And mainly such things happen in metro, I think, a lot
Yeah, in metro more.
in
Bus,
metro.
nobody cares.
Yeah,
Because in the
nobody.
bus, they're like, we just want our seat. We don't care about you. You sneeze, you kidnap a child, you murder someone. They don't care.
They
In
don't care.
buses, they don't care. But in
Yeah.
metro, even slightest of action is like too much. So
Mm,
that's it. God. I have had very bad incidents in metro, however. Like I have seen
mm.
people vomit and all in metro, and it's just not a nice scene because it's a closed compartment, so it smells bad, and there is AC going on, which is just spreading it more. So
Mm.
yeah,
But I
I
never seen
never.
people who vomits there. Like why they are vomiting due to like there are two kinds of people now. There are two kinds of people. Like suppose for example, uh, if if someone drinks more,
Mm.
So that time they can vomit.
Yeah.
It can be a cause.
Reason. Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from that, I didn't see anyone to vomit in metro.
I have like this person who I saw vomited. It felt like he looked sick. Like sometimes
Okay,
people
sick.
have stomach infection or
Right,
something
right.
like
Okay,
that.
okay. Mm-hmm.
It seemed like when he entered the metro, it seemed like he was sick. But I thought sometimes you're just down. Maybe he's traveling to a doctor only. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. So nobody questioned. But later on, he couldn't like control and he just vomited. I was
Oh.
like, metro opens after every 2 minutes. If
Hmm.
you're that
Right.
sick, go out of it. Huh?
Go out.
Why are
Right.
you
Yeah.
spoiling it for the rest of us? Anyway, it's
Right.
difficult to find like a seat in the metro. So everybody
Yeah.
just hopefully sees, oh, seat. Then they see vomit there. They're like, okay, now we get why nobody's sitting there. Understandable. But it's very weird how people, because I was like, if you're that sick, don't travel in metro.
Right.
Travel in
Yeah.
like a private vehicle. Take a cab. I know it's
Yeah.
expensive, but for one day you can manage.
Hmm. Right.
But
Right.
God, if that spoiled everyone's mood in the metro. Anyway, everyone was traveling, just sad faces going to their corporate life. Everyone is sad anyway. Now he vomited also. So it's just a very bad environment. Later on, that coach got entirely empty because everybody started to leave and move to other coaches. Nobody wants to sit there.
Hmm. Right. Right. Right.
Then. Because in metro, you can't like clean it every 2 minutes. It's going to be cleaned only when it stops at the other end. So
Right. Right.
that's also problematic.
Hmm.
But anyhow, have you ever gotten sick that way, like in public, that it was so bad you couldn't handle?
No, I think. Mhm. No. If I feel
That's
sick, so
smart.
I can't. Yeah. If I feel sick, so I don't go outside. All the time I sleep in my room. All the time.
Makes sense. That is what you
Yeah.
should do actually.
Yeah.
You
That
shouldn't
because
test your body.
yeah, because that time you need more sleep if you are suffering from any kind of fever or something like that. So that time you need more sleep, more sleep.
True. I'm in general a sleepy person. Like I can sleep at any part of the day. So as soon as I get free from work, I sleep. That's how sleepy I am all day.
Okay,
So
but
that's
okay, like on normal day you can sleep every time.
yeah, yeah. I think
Wow.
whenever I get time. So for example, if my work is going to get over at 11 a.m. today, after
Mm-hmm.
that I'm gonna sleep for 2 hours. Then I'll eat my lunch. Then after that, if I have nothing to do, I'll sleep again. Then at night
Oh,
I'll do some work, and then as soon as I get the chance, I'll sleep again. So I love sleeping. Whenever I get a chance, I just sleep.
so you have
That's
a
my
very good.
entire day. Work, sleep, eat. That's it.
So I think this is a very good quality because there are many people like who want to sleep, but they are not able to sleep. Like if I talk about myself, suppose suppose it's my holiday today. If I try to sleep in daytime and I sleep suppose 1 and 2 hours, so it is very hard to sleep in night time for me.
Why so? Oh, okay, because like you've already completed some sleep in the day, so you're not feeling tired enough to sleep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and apart from that, like yesterday I slept around mm, 3 or 3:30 a.m.
That's quite late. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, that's quite late. And I woke up around today 9 p.m. Sorry, 9 a.m.
Wow,
So
barely slept like 6 hours. That's too less.
yeah, it's too less. Yeah, it's too less. Suppose I sleep. Suppose today, if I try to sleep in daytime, so
Hmm.
I will not able to sleep in night time. So I will not sleep in daytime today.
Oh, so that you at least get sleep at night.
Yeah, right.
Oh. Wow, that's a struggle. And I can sleep at like I will sleep in the afternoon also. And then I'll at 11 and in the night I will again feel sleepy. Because as soon as my work is over, I just like change into my night clothes and then I get into bed. And within 10 minutes I like fall asleep. Like 10 minutes I'm just scrolling on Instagram and everything, seeing who has messaged me, text them back. And sometimes just while doing that I fall asleep. So when I wake up in the morning my phone is on my face. Like that's how sleepy I am as a person. I can sleep. I have slept in classes with my eyes open. Like this I am and I'm just lost because I'm in my head I'm asleep. So teachers used
Wow.
to scold me for that. That why are you like this, Tanishka? Do you not sleep enough at home? I'm like, ma'am, I can sleep at any point of the day. That's the problem. So that's not.
Yeah, when I
Like
was
people
uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, please.
go ahead.
Yeah, when I was taking from like right now I am working here in company. So when I was getting training, So that
Right.
time, yeah, so that time I was doing night shift. So there were
Oh
few,
yeah, you told me.
yeah, so there were few people like their eyes were open.
But don't sleep.
Yeah,
I relate. I relate to that
yeah.
because I am one of those people. So it happens. If you're tired, you're tired. You can't help it. I used to like I have been scolded so many times for this because sometimes I'm sitting and I'm like this and I'm asleep. They're like, how do you sleep in such uncomfortable positions? I'm like, I don't know, man. I just feel sleepy. I sleep. That's it. Oh, but that's there. But I think because of that reason, I'm very well rested at all points of the day. Like I'm never tired because I sleep too much, so I'm never
Yeah,
tired. So that's there.
right, right. Yeah, if like yeah, if we sleep most of the time, we get very fresh. We feel very fresh, and if we take a power nap, so after that we feel very good. Like we can uh, we can more attentive in our work if we take
Yeah,
nap or like some short sleep.
yeah, definitely. I mean, I can definitely relate to that because my power nap is basically 3 hours in the afternoon. So it's not power at all. It's just a long sleep only.
I think it's a
Um,
superpower.
yeah, it's super power nap. So that's there. Because like especially during holidays when I have nothing to do, if I finish my lunch by 2:30, then I will sleep around 3 and I'll wake up at 6 because my evening work is going to start after 7 o'clock. So I wake up at 6, take another bath, then I sit for my work again. Then I work for several hours and sleep again. My mother is so tired of me because she's like, whenever she enters my room, either I'm working or I'm sleeping.
Mhm.
Nothing else. She's tired of me because she sees me in the same position every day. She's like, what is wrong with you? I was like, I don't know. I'm used to it.
So you don't
So,
go outside because every day you have to take class. Every day you
yeah.
have to. So you don't
I
go
do.
outside.
No, no, I do go outside. It's just that I don't like going outside in summers particularly because Delhi
Mhm.
summers are like very bad. In this
Right.
weather, you can't really go outside. So
Mhm.
if somebody calls me in the evening, so my parents are kind of strict about evenings because they're like
Okay.
it's not safe and all around Delhi. So
Mhm.
they say if it's necessary, go out in the evening. Like if it's a function, if it's a party, if it's an important friend calling you, then it's fine. But
Mhm.
otherwise, don't just go around roaming because it's not safe in Delhi. And I understand their concern. So usually in the evenings, if somebody is calling me like a group of friends and everything, then I go. Then that's not a problem. And in winters, I do go outside. Like in winters, as soon as I get time, I go outside to travel. Like wherever my friends are going, I go along with them. So I do
Mhm.
enjoy going outside. Just that I don't like to go alone or something. So if there's a group of people, like well-known friends and all, then I go outside with them as much as I can. I enjoy that also. But if no plans are there, then I sleep. So it's
And
like.
what and yeah. And what's about rainy season? Suppose it's raining outside.
I love rains. I go outside specifically. Like if I know today it's going to rain, I will not tell
Mhm.
my parents about the weather conditions. I will just be like, no, no, today it's important and I'll leave. And I just enjoy rain. I love like sitting in a cafe and watching the rain, getting wet in the rain. I love it. So that is also a problem to my parents, but well, now I'm old enough to rebel them. So that's there. But I do enjoy outside. What about you? Do you like going outside mostly?
Not mostly, yeah. Like same thing. If my friends calling me, so that time I go outside. Otherwise, alone I don't go anywhere. Anywhere I don't go. But yeah,
Yeah.
but when it rains come, so usually I don't go outside. But yeah, but I go to my terrace.
Yes, that is fun. I think
Yeah,
it's fun to like sit with a coffee or a chai and just see the rain. It's
yeah.
very
Just
soothing.
see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, right.
So that's there. And in Delhi, it's like very rare that it rains properly.
Yeah,
So when we get good rain, we get very happy. We're like, oh wow, water. So
yeah,
quite
yeah,
surprising that way.
yeah. But it makes feel very good when rain comes.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
just sit alone and take your tea or like fully mind relaxed. Don't think any much. Like just sit. Yeah.
So I do enjoy rains that way. It's just that in rain you can't go outside to a lot of places because in Delhi like it gets clogged and everything. So it's very like dirty outside. That's the only problem that comes. But if you're enjoying on your terrace and all, then it's fun.
Yeah.
I personally love doing that. So, are you a person who initiates plans? Like, do you make plans for everyone, or you're the person if somebody else is making the plan, you'll come to that?
Um, Actually, it depends on days, or like it depends. It depends, but mainly we make plan on weekends, like Saturday and Sunday.
Oh,
Actually, here I live with my relatives, but I have
yeah.
some friends who live who live rented house
Oh, right.
in,
Okay.
yeah. So whenever we make plans, so we go their room and we do party.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I think that is more fun. Somehow I've realized, like, as I'm growing old, um, just sitting and chilling at home with your friends is more fun than going outside to some place. Because
yeah,
outside it can be tiring. At home, it's like it's chill. No matter whose home it is, home
yeah.
like is better. I've realized. So
Right, right,
that's nice.
right,
I think when I
right.
was younger, I was crazy about going outside. It's like, let's go outside. I don't know why.
Yeah, and it's more affordable as well. Like when you go
Definitely.
outside
True.
to party, suppose you are going CP. In CP there are many.
CP is very expensive.
CP is very expensive.
My entire problem with CP is this only. It's a good place, but everything is too expensive there. Like a
Yeah,
normal coffee is also very expensive. I'm like, why?
yeah.
That's there. But fair enough. Do you like going to CP by the way? Do you enjoy CP?
Yeah, yeah. I think yeah. I like to go there, but with my friends, not alone. But
Makes sense.
whenever they call me, I go to. Actually, in CP, um, there's a temple, Hanumanji's type temple,
Yes, 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 yes.
and yeah. So whenever I go there, so we and they used to sell kachori nearby temple. If you
Oh yeah, yeah.
kachori, yeah. So
Nice.
whenever I go there, so we take kachori, and there's a and yeah, and we take tea. There's an auntie, it's famous for tea there. So whenever we go
Okay.
in CP, so we go there and we take tea and kachori like that. Yeah,
Yeah. That is interesting. I like street food. I don't like sitting in cafes all the time. Like I do enjoy that also, but not all the time. I prefer street food more than sitting inside like restaurants and all. That becomes boring after a point. I don't know why. Street
yeah, yeah,
food is fun. What about you?
yeah.
What's your preference? Like street food or prefer to sit and eat at a restaurant or a cafe maybe?
I think prefer to sit and like mm, like whenever we make plans, so all the time I make like I am like I make very good chicken. I am like I eat non-veg. So
Yeah.
all the time, I think all the time I make chicken. Whenever we do party, so I make all the time.
Nice.
Yeah,
God, I need a friend like you because I personally love it. But I like to make it, but sometimes I just feel tired. I don't want to make it, but I enjoy eating it.